Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a cube, the stellated octahedron, the icosahedron. For the cube you will need 6 pieces of 5x5 paper. For the octahedron you will need 12 pieces of 5x5 paper. For the icosahedron you will need 30 pieces of 5x5 paper. To make all 3 models, you will first need to make this, and I'll show you how to make them. Start with a 5x5 piece of paper. First thing you do is you fold it in half. Next thing is you fold each side, both sides, so that they meet the middle like this. After you have that, you will unfold it. This next part is important because if you don't do it the same on all of them, it won't work. You have to take the bottom right corner and fold it up so that it meets that first crease. Then you take the bottom edge and align it with that top crease, so it looks like that. Then you fold it back up. Do the same thing on the bottom side, making sure that you do the bottom right corner. Fold up the corner so it aligns with that crease, and then again fold the bottom up so it aligns with that crease. And then fold the thing up. Once you have it like this, you're going to take the bottom left corner and fold it up. Just like that, and then you're going to take the top right corner and fold it down. So it should look like this. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take the side and tuck it underneath that flap, and do the same thing with the other side. Once you've done that, you're going to turn it over and take this point and fold it up to meet this point. So it looks like that, and do the same with the other side. Making sure that you have sharp creases. And once you have that square, you're going to fold down these sides, and there you have it. You're going to take 3 pieces, and on each piece there is the wing and the pocket. You're going to connect the wing into the pocket. And so you have sort of a peak, but this bit over here is not connected. So you're going to take the third one and stick the wing into that pocket there, and then you're going to bring this, that goes in there, and this wing goes into this pocket. And then you have a little peak or a corner. Next thing you're going to do is take the pocket there and the wing of a fourth one and stick it in there. Then, the wing of the new one you just put in is going to connect over to this side. So this one that was already on there, part of the original peak, is going to come around and go into the pocket of the new one. Next, you're going to take your fifth one, stick the wing of the fifth one into the pocket. It's right here. And then this wing is going to go into the pocket of the new one. Then you're going to take your last one, stick it in that pocket, and you're going to connect all of the wings into the pockets that are still out. So this wing is going to go into that pocket, like that. This wing is going to come over and connect into this pocket. This wing, right here, is going to come over and connect into this pocket. And if they slip out, that's okay. You can just shove them back together. And the final wing is going to go into the final pocket. There you have your cube. You're going to start with 3, just like you did for the cube. And again, you have your wings and your pockets. You're going to stick this wing into that pocket, this third wing to this pocket, and connect it together to make your peak, just like you began with the cube. Now, with the cube, you see you have this point, and around it, there are 3 other points. With the octahedron, you're going to have a point, and around it, you're going to have 4 other points. So you continue to build by making little peaks. So this wing goes into this pocket, that wing goes into this pocket, and connect it. Never mind, don't connect it. Leave it open. And you're going to do it on this side too. So you take this wing into this pocket, this wing into this pocket. And again on this third side. Now to make the 4 points around, you're going to connect this wing into this pocket here. Oops. Then you see this wing is going to connect into this pocket. So it's going to come over and down and connect into that pocket. And then even it out, and you see how there's that point, and there's 4 points around it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 points around it. And then you continue building each point so that it has 4 sections around it. And this is a little bit of trial and error. So if you build it and you see that one point has 5 around it, then you would just take it apart and make it so that it has 4. So this is a little bit harder than the cube because it's a bit of trial and error. And here you have your octahedron. We're going to start with just 3, and you're going to make the same peak that you started the cube and the octahedron with. Start this. If you remember, the octahedron we said that each point was going to have 4 points around it. For the icosahedron, each point is going to have 5 points around it. So, you're going to start by each of these on the side have 1 pocket. So you're going to connect each of those with a wing. So then each of these, you also have 1 of those on each one. You're going to connect all of those with a wing. Now, if we were to connect this in right now, it would be with 4 points around it. See? That would be for the octahedron. So, what you're going to do is take another wing and put it in that point, and then connect it. So then you're going to take this wing that's already in there and connect it into the pocket of the new one. And then you can see that you have 5 points around. There's the center point, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so, from now, you just make each little peak, basically. So, I have an empty pocket there, so I'm going to add in another one. And I have an empty pocket there, so I'm going to add in another one. And I have to connect these 2 in here. And so that makes 5 around there. And so just keep connecting and adding in until you have each one has 5, each point has 5 around it. And again, this is a lot of trial and error because there'll be a lot of times where you accidentally do 4. And then you have to just take it out and add another piece in and connect it. And here you have the icosahedron.